Alright, let's get this video started. There we go. Getting ready to move. Getting kind of worried. I think this is off a cut piece of alewives. I just caught some fresh ones. Feels like a bouncing blue. I'd say a tainer. It's coming quick. Been here over an hour. Yep. Oh, bouncing blue. Oh, not too good a hook. Don't look like. Look at that big old head. Oh, boy's ready for spawn. Nope, don't go to that. Got you in the lid on that. That's a teener, I'd say. I'm pretty sure that was the headpiece of a big old cut alewife. Up on the shallow flat. Came here the other night, only caught two and one upriver, so not really a video worthy trip. A few teens, one 9-pounder. Threw all my bait around here, so I figured I'd come right back here and see if that's got anything attracted to it. I haven't really noticed a difference. I've had 2 tugs and 1 massive hit. Oh, that's better hook than I thought. Right behind that mouth plate. Had a massive tug. It was peel and drag. But whatever it was, it smashed my gizzard up good. Had the hook right up here, but he hit down here. Usually wherever I put the hook, they hit the opposite part of the body. Hook them in the head, they hit the tail. Hook them in the back, they hit the head. Alright, let's see what this guy weighs and get him back. Got skunks out of the boat. We got us here a 32-inch, 15 pounds, 1 ounce blue catfish. And I know what he's going to do as soon as I go to release him. He's going to death roll like crazy. Ready for you. All right. So that's a very large alewife. Got some shad alewife cotton candy. The thing I don't like about this bait tank I got set up here, I get a lot of foam. This is where it's splashing up here at the top. So far, I ain't had no casualties that I know of. Good alewife. That's not good. Not good one. Small ones. Ah, there we go. That's your alewife. That's about a 6-7 incher. That's your freshwater herring. Cut him. We got us bow fishing out there, scaring everything around that broad ass lot. Bunch of them out tonight. It's Friday night, so more people than usual. No. Let's see here, get a good meaty chunk hook. 10-aught hook, Mustad, Demon Circle, 1 time strong. Carolina rig, 3 ounce. cast it out. It's more of the ledge of the shallows. So that's been the only activity, well, besides 2 pecks, 1 hard tug, that's been the only activity, and it's been over an hour. So I'll give it just a bit more here. Catch a few more alewives and find us another spot, I guess. All right, got number 2 on here. Of course, while I was busy, you ever want to catch something, just start doing something else. I keep thinking about moving, but every time I do, one hits. And either I'm hung on behind me, or I got another one. Another good tween blue. Teeny tweeny. So it looks like they are coming up. Probably eating these alewives. There's a plenty of them. Good grief. Should have grabbed a big one for you. It's got this easy access one. Ugh. Alright, I got a lot of situation to do here. Let me get all this stuff moved out of the way. Yeah, we'll see what he is. Alright, 11 pounds, 3 ounces, 29 inches, pot belly. That was with cut gizzard shad up on the shallow flat. And looks like he's pretty sore lipped. Alright. I'll get that one casted back out. Then recheck my other rods. And we'll give it another little while here. And if not, we'll find us another shallow spot. And if the shallows don't produce too much, I might try a little bit deeper. But it is pretty warm. But we do have a nice big moon up there. I don't know if that's affecting them or not. But I will say they are not touching. Got some live bluegills and perch out. They're still just only touching gizzard and herring for me. Right, look at that rod going. Just moved here. Nice hump. Oh, that's a good fish. Cut alewive up on this hump here. Gave up on my flat. Tried further down, no activity. A few bait stealers. Oh man, he's done. This might be a flathead. Yeah, he's pulling good. Drag up a little bit. Until I need a net. The big net. Yep, flathead. Not a monster. Still good fish. Yeah, smaller than I thought, actually. Yeah, maybe a teen tween. Yeah, still got my alewife. Alright, nice 10 pound, 2 ounce, 29 inch flathead catfish. Oh, that hurt. And down he goes. Right on this hump here, right on the ledge. I ain't been here long. That's with the cut piece of big alewives. That hook might be a better hook than that. Some more hook exposed there. There we go. Pulling a 10 on that big piece. Still kind of a slow knot, I'd like. Just 3 in a boat. Alright, we'll give it a good while here. Nothing else, I'll find me a new spot. I think I got something sneaking off here. Yep. Lead cut alewives. Right here on a ledge, point of an island. Kind of rained on me. Hope the camera ain't wet. Got some weight to it. Looks like a blue. Nope, flathead. A sneaky flathead. Yeah, that's good. Don't work my hand though. Yeah, there, just pull it in. Yep. That's a flathead trying to be sneaky. The cut alewives. That one ain't being sneaky. That's a little better. See, I'm kind of concerned about this spot. And the blue. Right in the mouth. All right. We're gonna get these guys situated. Nice little double. All right. Nice double. Pot belly blue, 11 pounds 4 ounces, 26 inches. And little flatty, 6 pounds 25 inches, and I think he just popped. Let's see. Flipped over that rods down. I think he did. Yep. Ignite. Let me hit that alewives. So yeah, pretty good activity right here. So I'm definitely gonna stick around. Alright, let me get these other rods casted out here. We are on a ledge. Well, it's a hump that comes off a point of an island. It goes up the shallows. And I kind of got my boat angled right here on the ledge. Get some deeper water just to see if there's any out there deeper. I don't think my rod's hit too deep. Maybe 20s at the latest. But it is almost 5 a.m. So in the next few hours, this lake's gonna get god awful full boat traffic. So hopefully I'll catch as much as I can before that happens. It's gonna be Saturday morning. Go. That rod nice and bent down. That feels decent. Pretty sure it's a blue. Coming at the boat quick. Yep. Number 7. That is not a blue. That's a swollen head channel. Looked like a blue at first. See if I can come up like that. Yep, looks like he's got a bass jig in his mouth. Oh, my foot's stuck. Yeah. Hold on to that. Yeah. Little lure there. Hung in his mouth. That's funny. Hope you didn't break the line. Alright, I got 2 hooks to get out of your mouth. Let's get you situated. A little bass lure or something there. Alright, got them all situated. Big old swollen head. So that spawn is coming soon. That's 6 pounds 1 ounce, 26 inches long. Old channel cat. In case you ever wondering what it is, you ever get that round anal fin, that's always the surefire thing. It's a channel cat. I know sometimes they can get kind of bluish gray and look like a blue. I always just look for that anal fin. Alright, that was cut alewives. I think I have a big piece too. I love an alewives. At least I got plenty. Let's switch this battery out. I'm at 24%. Alright, we got one sneaking off on the ledge again. Another flathead. He's really away. Real slick. Fish on. Oh, that might be a strapper harbor. He looks like he's at the surface already. Yep, blue. Little blue. Oh, he mashed my alewives all up to pieces. Oh, yeah. Number 8. Oh, eater blue. Oh, good shot on that one. You smashed smash that alewife to pieces. And broke it out. About a try. Only 3 inches, I'd say 3 pounds. Ain't gonna weigh them. Little tiny mouth. Smash that big old alewife up there, didn't you? Number 8. The sun's starting to peak. It's getting lighter out here. Alright, another. Seems they're liking the alewives better than they are the gizzard shad. I freshened up most of my rods with the alewives. Give another bit here. Let's have to move. Alright. Hopefully something good will hook up. Just now getting set up here. I've got something playing with this big piece of alewife. Never tried this spot. It's kind of a nice little hump. Nice shallow point. It's a big piece of alewife, so I gotta wait till he really buries it down. 10-aught hook. I just casted it out. Whatever it is, I guess I just plopped it around his head. Don't look like nothing too big though. The way he's acting. In the last spot, I'd never tried that spot before, so I'm kind of new areas. So this is right off the main channel. At various depths. I'm anchored in teens feet. It gets up shallows behind me. Let's see what we got here. I think he popped. Yeah. That's why. Still hooks itself. And hopefully he'll still bite whatever it was. Try to get it good. Sun's coming up soon. I've seen like 5 boats come flying past me. Pretty shallow. So yeah, I'm anchored right here in this ledge, and I'm kind of casting all around these different depths. Yeah, never tried here before, but hopefully it end up being a good spot. So let me get the rest of these casted out and bays up, and hopefully we'll get on something. Whatever it is, it's back at it again. Definitely ain't burying that rod though. Up a little bit. It's probably a little blue. I don't think that's a turtle. Oh, it popped out of his mouth. Did it? No. He's gone. I think. a big old alewives too. Might be bigger than I thought. It was blue. No, I think that's a flathead. He just ran for the anchor. Yeah, it's a flathead. Oh, big one. I think you didn't swallow that. I think you did, didn't you? Son of a gun. You done swallowed the heck out of that. Good grief. Big old alewives antenna. About an 8-pounder. I might get that loose. Alright, let me try to get this out of him without hurting him too bad. Got his hook out. Now, look at that go. It's a hard tug over here. No, he's still coming. He's still tugging. Pop. Yeah, he popped. Stole my bait and ran. Alright, well, looking to be a pretty good spot here. Alright. Sneaky 8 pounds, 4 ounces, 27 inches. Flathead. And he looks to be unharmed by the hook. Alright, so good bit of activity here, so I'm gonna get these baited back up and toss them back out there. Alright, we got another one. Big piece of alewives. Oh, that feels a little better. He's at the surface, whatever it is. And at the boat. I think it's a blue. Yep. That's not a bad blue. Look at that belly. That's number 10. It might be the biggest. Pot belly blue. Get that belly in here. Really need to put that one net closer. Get oh, don't go back out there. Ooh, you got me wet. Yeah, definitely grabbed the wrong net for you. Get that away before you start flopping and flailing. Croak it out. Yeah, it's a good hook right there behind that plate. 10 cats. Good grief. Oh, that hurt. Smacked it. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. What we got right here going on now? Oh, flathead. Boy, a bunch of little flatheads tonight. Number 10 and 11. Oh, slippy. Oh, all that water down there splashing at me. Alright, let me get these boys situated. Alright, another nice double. Pot belly 15-pound blue and a little 5-pound 2-foot flathead that sliced my thumb open good. Get this 15 in the water and don't flop. There you go. They are sucking these alewives down, and yep, there goes another one. Oh, I gotta let loose. Well, I thought my GoPro was recording. You got all kinds of scrapes all over you. It's like a fence. But I thought it was recording when I was reeling him in. Here's number 12. 11 pounds, 5 ounces, and 29 inches. He was cut alewive up in the shallows. Hate that he hit the fight. Thought I was recording. Right up here, I'm down this arm, right here to bend, and it's got like a shallow, sandy point here. All kinds of fish splashing up around it. Had several tugs. Hopefully they're not all turtles. I want to check my baits and get this rod casted back out. But it was a big cut piece of alewive he hit. He hit very subtle, very just peck, 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 tapping. But hopefully we'll get on a few more before I call it. Go ahead and call it for the day. It's 8:30. I gotta pack up the boat, get on the truck, and still got an hour drive, 45-minute hour drive home, depending on how bad the morning traffic is. But I do believe we are pretty much in here pre-spawn. Might have already started spawn. I ain't caught nothing over 15 pounds in the past few days. But a pretty good trip today. I mean, 12 fish in a boat, 2 doubles. Nothing over 15 pounds though. And got some good alewives. That seemed to be the winner of the bait today. Tried some new spots. They ended up working out. So, you know, don't always be a spot. Always go to your same spots. Sometimes, you know, if those ain't working out, try something different. But pretty much focused on all shallows today. Teens, the deepest, but I think most of them hit early. Shallower up in the shallows. I focused on humps, flats, points, ledges, points of islands, just humps out in the main channel. Further back in the arm didn't really seem to do the best. That's where I did the 12-pounder. I didn't get caught on camera. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, give me a like and subscribe.